dedication, you know, that's what I like. Through every phase of my dad went through health and sickness, he was constant on the workout. Never had like, I don't even think he had a day he ever missed. Literally, like he had to work out. You know, and that's what I like. That's what I learned the most from him. Never stopped. He had a photographic memory, but at the same time, constantly drilling yourself with a photographic memory, that turns you into another type of a man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even the same anymore because most people can't remember what you tell them after you tell them. You know what I'm saying? Most men in general will ask a woman what her name is, and before the conversation is over with, you gotta ask her again. She'll tell you, my name is Natalie. And before it's over, hey, what's your name? I'm sorry. And, you know, pops, remember everybody's name the first time.
What is this right here? We're going into the valley? We're leaving the valley. Okay, gotcha. That's why they call it the valley.
This is 405, right? Yeah, 405, man. It's a massive freeway. Many mountains.
It's the most traveled freeway in the whole world.
When I was a kid, I used to imagine these mountains was dinosaurs, man.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So your dedication to the Vita family, he was just like, man. Basically calling you like Honorary Vita or something, you know?
Hey, man, he's the one that did it, man. It was him that told me to do that, right?
Oh, he heard, my dad was never on Facebook, but he just heard so much about, you know, what you was doing, and I think he YouTubed you or something like that. You got shit on YouTube?
Yeah, that's how I upload. You got to put it on YouTube to get it on Facebook.
And, yeah, he was just like, every time we tell him, like, yo, he got a new picture of you up, Dad, or he got a picture of us up, or Jayari and you, and he was just like, man, he loved it, man. That brother right there.
Oh, yeah, man. He's the one that gave me that name, the Chi Man. I didn't know what Chi was when I met y'all.
Spiritual warrior. Because, you know so much. You was talking so much about the culture and the Brazilian, not Brazilian culture. He's like, awesome. He's like a real monk. He called you a monk, a spiritual warrior, like, you know. Yeah, like about what you're saying, same thing. Awesome. Very spiritual brother.
Yeah, that's why he taught him all those forms.
Because he like how you
I'm trying to tell us, man, he a chosen one, man.
About how you was retaining knowledge, like, you know, Austin, learn a form and get it in.
Word.
Because every time I was talking to him, I was telling him what you was telling me, like, Austin want to show you his forms. Talking about height, Durrell, Lisa, about them niggas was, man.
I mean, he's on that. He's on that level though.
Yeah, you
know,
always run across the same students. It'd be 10 years later, you run across somebody that's just like another joker you had, because they always be on that same path. We're all on the same path.
Yo, so tell me about that Grammys nod y'all got. How was that? How'd that come about? And
Grammy nod. You know what? Winnie McKay called us. She's a circus agent that we did a lot of stuff with. That's who we went to Brunei with, Japan with. That's who we did a lot of big jobs with. The MTV Awards, T-Pain, Britney Spears, all that was through Winnie. So Winnie called us and was like, Justin Bieber won acrobats. And they picked y'all. No audition, nothing. She just sent over a video of us. And next thing you know, we was at the rehearsal hall in Culver City at Sony Studios rehearsing for that joint. Wow.
how was that performance? I mean, how was that experience, man? Because we all seen it back home, and we was real proud of y'all.
That shit was amazing. It was amazing.
What kind of celebrities was out there, you know, like got a chance to see you guys do your thing?
I mean, it's a Grammy, so everybody. I already worked with Usher when I did the Rhythm City Caught Up thing. So I already worked with him for like a week before. And it was everybody there, man. Well, I mean, with us, it's showtime, you know, it's show business, and we're professional. So, you know, that's why we did such a good job, because we wasn't distracted by none of that. We just, you know, we hit our points on everything. Everything they want us to do, we hit our mark, we stuck our movements, and, you know.
I saw that young superstar Jay Smith, Will Smith's son, was with y'all. I mean,
Jay was there. I know my brother. My brother did some teaching with him for Karate Kid.
What? Who O'Shea?
Yeah, O'Shea did some teaching for him over at XMA. So some of the family had worked with him before, and it was amazing. It was love always, man. It was love with all those cats, you know. They came there and, you know.
Yeah, congratulations on that Grammy nod, man. That was real big for you guys.
Yeah, my pops sat at home in the big house and watched it. Watched it with my kids, sit on the couch.
I know Pops had the big smile on his face, bro.
You know how the Grammys come on the West Coast early. I mean, on the East Coast early, so they had, by the time we got home, they had already watched it and was calling us like, yo, we seen it. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? Pops like, man, good job. Y'all did good, man.
You know? Proud of y'all.
Yeah, he was proud of us, man.
That was a good thing, you know what I'm saying? He was ready. When cats needed him.
Yeah. Pops was always there, man.
Yeah, everybody that know him now, whether he's gone or not, they know that when they needed him, he was there. You know what I'm saying? So he just done took the mission to another level now, you know what I'm saying? He probably went and signed up immediately when he got up to the big house. He probably was like, yo, I don't feel like relaxing. You know, he still had a lot of stuff to do, so I'm sure he's probably, you know, asking God, like, yo, give me a mission.
Let me train a whole city.
That's the thing about Bob's is he was constantly knocking out missions.
He probably getting the souls ready to come down here and be inside our bodies. You know what I'm saying? He probably up there working the souls out in heaven, so when they go to be born or whatever, they already disciplined us.
But you got to remember, we also the souls that he worked on here. You know what I'm saying? We are soldiers, just like Damian Marley. We are soldiers in your army. Same thing. Pops is building us up to accomplish what we got to do now.
What you guys got to do now? What do you guys got to do now?
Well, I'm just taking the baton from my pops, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to run until I get to the finish line, you know what I'm saying? Basically, he didn't get a chance to finish what he wanted to do, but me and my brother about to do everything he wanted to do, and stuff that we wanted to do together, you know, we're going to do it.
Word, that's real. Right there, man.
We're about to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? We're about to put a lot of heat in Hollywood. A lot of heat underneath a lot of these executives' seats. You know what I'm saying? They're sitting in their lounge chairs. They're going to be getting hot and their hands going to start itching.
It's Michael Jai White. We was just talking about Pops. Look at the impact.
Look at the fight scene. Watch this fight scene.
Pops trained him.
Look at this fight scene. Watch. That's Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, I remember this.
Eric Betts. That's the other dude.
Yeah, I seen this flick. Oh, yeah.
This is a tight scene, right? I love Michael Jai White, man. I think he at least...
He gonna kill Kimbo right away.
He out there putting it down. And he righteous. He cool.
Yeah, that's a cool nigga. That nigga see me about just after he
And he on swole. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. What about when we seen Michael Jai White on Venice Beach? That time. Remember that?
Fight set.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, I like that part, yeah.
He's a solid person, man. He hits hard blows. Everything's hard.
This movie's all kung fu style.
Seen that kick?
Black Dynamite was Shotokan, but this Blood and Bone is kung fu. You feel me?
Exactly. Vita trained that dude.
My pops had
You know?
a hole in the wall. My dad said, yo, you got to imagine these walls is
Closing in
holding
on
them
you.
and they're closing in your families between your legs. That nigga start holding walls like, woo. Look around, that nigga grab a stick. I'm going to hold the wall open with the stick. I'm like, how you going to actually do that in real life? You going to put a stick right there like, I can't hold my arms. It was hilarious, man.
Yeah, he was on Venice Beach, man. Michael Jai White came to Venice Beach, was like, yo, man, thank your pops for everything that he did. He was training. I think he just got the spawn.
But he was good, though. He was just
Spawn
using
one.
different muscles.
And I'll come in as somebody who didn't know anything about martial arts, nothing, just like it's the true story. So I don't know nothing. Then I come across, all of them, and I start learning martial arts. And then just like I was saying, like how Wu-Tang Clan, each one of them had their own solo albums.
Right.
All of us have our own solo movie, you know what I'm saying? And we start from the end, and I didn't know no martial arts, then I meet the Vitas. Then next thing you know, each one of them start branching out. Then you watch their stories, just like Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Star Wars didn't start at the beginning. You know what I mean?
That's how we wanted to redo the Friday the Venoms. We wanted to do it like that. And
Word
one
up.
top student, either you or him, come from behind.
Exactly.
And each one of us, instead of the Deadly Venom, was just one-on-one. we have each one of us got a squad of niggas.
5 deadly Vitas.
So it ain't
That's
just
what I said on my
it's
page.
5
Exactly,
deadly Vitas,
exactly.
But it's on steroids because it's 5 deadly Venoms. Each Venom got like 20 niggas working with him.
The 5
It's
deadly
awesome.
Vitas. Yeah.
So it ain't just 2 niggas
5
fighting.
deadly Vitas.
It's a crew of niggas fighting.
And I'll be like number 5 training with Pops. And all
Yeah,
this
yeah. It's
stuff.
only right because you know a lot of the styles that he was teaching individual guys.
And just being
You
his
know all
last
those.
student, and really the only person who was in class with me was like Omari, so he could be like the one I
He-
beat
You
up
would
with.
have to compete with my cousin Misan.
Yeah.
Because Misan is a straight up master. That nigga is smooth.
Well, you need to run all the masters, you know what I
The chin in on Tai Chi, you tell you to take the chin slightly because it locks the chi inside of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get my legs strong enough so my back can be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I be holding these stances just. This Balam, representing Vita Clan Kung Fu. That was a 7-star Mantis Fist.
So what was it like working with the great Grandmaster Kajana Vita?
Well, what I was saying was when I first started training with the Vitas, you know, I was never really like a fighter or nothing like that. But I had been in a couple squabbles and my punches were so effective, it was kind of embarrassing. I was like throwing punches and they were doing no damage. It was like landing like out here, and then after training with the Vitas or after training with, you know, with the Grandmaster Baba Vita, you know, it was like he had just pretty much gave me the whole concept of just throwing a punch, period, just throwing a regular right hand or a combination and working out with him. Just gave me the whole concept of, you know, after working out with him, my very next time I got into an altercation, I threw a left-handed knockout, you know what I'm saying? And I'm right-handed, and, you know, caught somebody with a clean left hand, and it was a sleeper, like, wow, and I was
Boom.
like, whoa, and that, you know, it's real deep. For people who have never done any chi workouts, they wouldn't understand. They would just think it's just like some hype. But, you know, anybody who's been in a chi class with Baba Vita knows, like, you building on some type, you cultivating some type of inner strength, some type of power that's just making you more than you was before you did the workout. You know what I mean? And when you on it every day with him, I was on it every day, like every morning. I lived in, you know, I'm from Los Angeles, Mid-Wilshire District, K-Town, Mid-City, and I would ride my bike from Gramercy and A Street to where they stayed over there off of like Washington and West Boulevard, somewhere on the back street. We would go work out on the rooftops. I'd ride my bike over there at like, he told me to come to class at 7:30, and I would show up every morning at 6:30. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And,
of course.
Omari and all them was like sleep, and they would open the door and let me in and go back to sleep, and I'd go up on the roof. And at first, I remember Baba was like, you know, this is kind of my personal time when I do my workout. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I respect that, but I started falling back, you know, but after he saw that I was there every morning, and at one point he was like, hey, you know, you work out with me. And I started really, really getting there at 6 o'clock in the morning, riding my bike through Mid-City, Los Angeles, through like 4 different hoods. I would start in, you know, riding from Mid-City Hood, Alley Boys and Hellraisers, through the Peace Stones, 18 Smiley Drives, West Boulevards, schoolyards, I mean, even more hoods than that. I was riding through all the hoods to where they was posted at set up training in the middle of the hood, and I would ride over there, and we would get on the rooftop where nobody could see us, and we would work out with this gorgeous Los Angeles view. And I started showing up at 6 in the morning, and I was really blessed to say that I would do a workout with Grandmaster Vita. We would do a Qigong workout before I started my Kung Fu exercises, and then by like 9 o'clock, like 4 or 5 people would show up, like some of the students that he would accept for whatever reasons, and they would be there to train. But it was just like, you know, it was real deep. Me and Baba used to ride bikes from mid-Wilshire all the way to Venice Beach. I'd be right behind him on bikes, and
I know he was fast on bikes, man.
I'll be right behind him on the bike, man, and we'd be riding through the whole city, come down here to the herb shop, because Baba wasn't only about physical workout, he was about putting in your body the stuff that's gonna make you stronger, all natural. Baba he gave me a herbs and roots class, and that was part of the reason why he took my training is so extensive. He actually made me earn a lot of stuff, but he gave me way more than I really even deserved, just because me and him had a strong connection. Me and Baba always had a real strong connection spiritually, and also like we saw a lot of things the same way as far as like natural things that you put into your body and all this bullshit that you eat, you know, here in the city. When you go to the store, they feed you all this stuff. And you know, my heritage being from Belize in Central America, back deep in the jungles, we have a lot of natural remedies, and we take a lot of herbs and roots and teas and, you know, what we call bitters. We take a lot of bitters and we drink that, you know. We soak roots and barks in gin or in water, or boil it and make tea. And Baba was like, "Wow, you know about that?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he stepped my game up, and he took me through a herbal class, you know, where he taught me about all these herbs. Baba gave me lists of different drinks to make, like as far as like power drinks, like how to make a tea to give you energy, or a cleanser tea to flush the bullshit out of your body, and then a drink when you fasting, something to take to feed your body where you ain't even hungry. You feel like you want to run a marathon.
They only charge.
And where was this at right here? Venice?
That's Venice, yeah.
Wow, that's what the crowds used to look like.
I think
bigger than that too.
We could probably use like 10 of them.
You see some more?
15 of them, maybe 20.
Vita Family
But like on the
Archives.
floor,
Wow,
you know,
what's that right there?
That's me and Baba
Yeah,
too.
like if there's like an old party coming.
Y'all was running the
Yeah,
form?
like an old
Yeah,
man?
empty hand for him.
About how old was y'all in this picture right here?
Oh man, must have been 7, 8 or something like that.
Microphone, I think it's the last hand.
And taste the bottom of pain. Yeah. The ones you held get the throne that they sit upon. Throw your name. Throw dirt and bury your name. Yeah. That's what they say. Only the strong survive. All else is left to die. Yeah. The hardest lesson I've learned. By the time that I figured it out, bridges burn, baby, if you hit rock bottom, you will be so glad you got them. So glad you got them. You reach the top, you can see the ones you got. Oh, maybe if you hit rock bottom, you will be so glad you got friends will turn. That's what it is. Bridges burn, friends will turn.
Friends will turn, but the bridge will
burn. Maybe, yeah. If I was a better man, if I had a better hand, if I owned a plot of land, yeah. Just more than I can stand, yeah. Give me a chance, yeah. Oh, friends will turn, bridges burn. Friends will turn, bridges burn. Friends will turn, bridges burn. Bridges burn, yeah.
traffic power. What time we living at?
Why you're not gonna